We won't lay you down.
Onward then?
Onward.
And to a new beginning. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
This won't be easy.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Thanks, Gal. These people aren't. And the village seems safe enough. What is going on here? Ah. Heed the call. No, to be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep saying that.
They came to perform the rite. This village, where they shall cast their soul.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, let free us.
They want. Forgive me.
You mean the traveler from Stone?
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me.
I am. Lord Rosfield.
That's right, and you must be the third.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Then I must I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the...
He said that you had failed to...
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. You have seen them at their prayer. They devote themselves to the veneration of their praying night and day, that they might be rid of their not that they might be granted respite from their worldly serve him with all. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my... And so I would see it through, see these people safe, that they might do their duty to their lord.
You do understand?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord. but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready. What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before. I needed that. Let's try. Damn it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve. Was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see...
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, He remained?
He died protecting the villagers from... I buried him in
If you could not save him...
The villagers, they prayed to their... Then an ether flood, your brother sat, even knowing that...
Then he perished. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that we live according to the teachings, for better or...
But he didn't die for your creed. And you still believe that what he did was...
I believe we of the Undying are not, and this was his.
I'd like to know this, to know the names of all the Undying who fought. They died serving my house. That is my...
Of course, I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs. My lord, the greatest honor, though our duties may differ, yours isn't. And were they here, I have no...
So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
It was no trouble. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been the empty cabin made for the perfect shelter.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on East. They'll find a new home, after all. Anyway, what matters is, you managed, and now all the...
I didn't know you could...
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword, and that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from?
But it weren't your ravies, Sid. I slew one of my own.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
If Joshua's worried about Jill...
First the skies, then the creek.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world.
Tell me...
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again. Under cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your skate, now that I think about it, they...
The young'uns? But why? I'll keep working on the model. Has Midadol mentioned?
Sid!
She wasn't high. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? Is it an ash?
Do you think she'll let us...
That just so happens to be why I'm here. A brass gear. That's...
Oh!
We saved it, just in case.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's... good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just a gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now.
Thanks, Sid.
Well?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly are you...
Only the most. The wings aren't going to move on their own. Well, That should do her. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do. How are you feeling?
Well. Is...
Wrong? No.
Go on. It's... beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Height. It's a good luck charm. We make... I mean, a baby. To let him... Oh, I hope you...
I thank you, my lords.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Fancy a swift off. I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway, after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a...
Joshua, I don't think I'd realized how different, but
I suppose it's...
she doesn't think she belongs.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us, to let her know that we still need her. But how to do that? When last we were true?
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride it?
To see the snow daisy. It was the first time Father, and when he realized you were missing, he had the entire...
In the rain. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and
then it seems you and Jill have...
Man's Hill.
Oh, true. Though I
You're saying I should go and scout?
I'm saying we should...
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's no weapon.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where...
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know.
Then why not ask someone?
Someone at the backyard. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen... There's your time.
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where...
Snow daisies. Then you'll want some... I reckon Man's Hill both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Right.
Did you learn where we...
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in...
the fields beyond Northreach. I recalled that she kept the record, so I asked her if she'd perhaps noted it.
Whose shores border them...
And now my... help the garrison today.
Those things didn't fight like men.
meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. See them?
The flowers and our friends.
It's over!
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
That was harder than I... But found her. She'll love them.
It appears my work is done. Well, we wouldn't want another thunderstorm.
Jill.
There is?
It's, how would you fancy a trip?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it.
Get it, boy!
Let's go. Run like the wind. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Caution, brother.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose. did? I think I...
You did indeed.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh...
It's no trouble. Your Highness.
No.
No. Our lawsman has something he...
Master Harpock? No. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more, all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt, but were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become,
then that is all the more reason to test your resolve.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer. Very well, then.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the Wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A Stolas quill. Or more precisely, my Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber. It's still here. A lot smaller than I remember, and you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without us.
We'll be waiting here.
Thank you. All right. place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Always something in there. How are you doing?
Here you go.
Seen enough?
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
Clive. Coin-purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
while you're at it. Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mitt.
We'll see.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Tyre have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Tyre. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
I know. I love you too.
We have a god to kill.
Here they come! Hold on, Joshua!
Already am!
Make us a way in.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
We will show you what it means to suffer. surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Clive! Clive! No. Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be all right.
And Dion. Take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
I'm sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please.